So there's that for that score. All right. Next we have. I'll save my game for last. Next we have the Cincinnati Bengals.
No, dude, you're just playing the Jets. Just do the Broncos Jets now. You're just playing the Jets.
Oh, just the Jets.
Yeah, I know they're gonna beat you, but
Let's do no. All right, let's cut this out. Let's do Carolina Cincinnati. All right.
all right, fine.
All right. So Cincinnati traveling to Carolina. Cincinnati is 0-3, looking very very beatable and suspect against the Commanders. We started a rookie quarterback, Jane Daniels. We just sliced him up.
Mm-hmm.
Starting against Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton revenge game.
Andy Dalton revenge game, baby. Playing against his old Cincinnati Bengals, where he went to the playoffs. He was what Joe Burrow. He was who Joe Burrow was to the Bengals for a long period of time.
He was.
I think Joe Burrow's trying to figure out how to throw a football again, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's really trying to figure out how to get his touch back.
Over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns last week. What are you talking about?
I think he's still trying to. Well, dude. Okay, so he had a wrist injury, right?
Yeah, I know, but he still threw for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
What do you?
That's what I'm saying. I think the first. I'm trying to get to that point. Let me finish my point.
Sure.
Joe Burrow, first 2 weeks, wasn't very good at throwing the football. Stats prove me right. This is the week where the last week was when he started really getting into gear. So, Carolina. I would if I'm a gambling man, I would stay away from this game because I just don't know what the heck is going on with these two teams right now. Are the Bengals really good and they just played good teams? Is Carolina a lot better than they're letting on?
This game ended in a tie in 14.
This is a weird game. It's a weird matchup.
This game ended in a tie once. Look.
Yeah, 37-37. That was with Cam Newton and Andy Dalton.
I might have to go Bengals here because I think Joe Burrow's like, bro, I cannot go 0-4 to start the season.
Yeah, I would say
no way he's gonna go 0-4. Carolina. Well, this could be a trap game too. I can see.
This is an absolute trap. But who's it a trap game for? Is it a trap game for the Bengals or a trap game for the Panthers?
That's the thing. Who springs the trap?
Yeah,
that's the biggest question of this
what
game.
Is the trap here?
The trap?
This is tough. This is a tough matchup to pick. All right, Sheldon Rankins.
Oh, dude, yeah. The Panthers missed a lot of guys.
BJ Hill out. Yeah, see, look, this wrist injury is still bothering him, dude. Like this was a few days ago.
Oh, well, they're missing a no tackle, dude. This might be
a D tackle.
This is gonna be interesting,
dude. I'm really thinking
Jamar Chase.
I might take the Panthers here.
Really?
It's at Carolina. It's at Carolina. Carolina just got a win. It just got a massive win.
It's Clowney injured. Rest. He's injured from rest. What does that mean?
I don't know, man. If Tepper were smart, man, I would just pump the fuck out of the.
If I were David Tepper, I'd sell the team because clearly he doesn't know what he's doing.
I'm pumping the shit out of the tickets for this game. The tickets are probably super cheap for this game. So, I'm thinking, yeah, man. This is hard. This is a hard pick because I can't see Cincinnati falling 0-4.
I can't either, but I also said I couldn't see Cincinnati falling 0-3 in the last show.
And Carolina looked really damn good last week.
Yeah, but it was against the Raiders.
Okay, but are the Raiders the same kind of... Well, the Raiders beat the Ravens at their house, dude.
The Raiders are like... You know that... The Raiders...
Carolina beat them at Raiders.
Yeah, but the Raiders are like the small bully that's like, what are you trying to do here?
No. I think Carolina can win this game.
No, but here's what I'm saying. Like, the Raiders are like...
Are they home dogs? Yeah, they're home dogs.
The Raiders are like fake bullies. They try to act all tough, but really you punch them in the face. They just shut the fuck up. That's what the Raiders are now.
All right, let's take it easy on the language here a little bit. All right, let's see. I'm going to say Carolina 27-24. Carolina... Cincinnati loses this game. Again, in a close game.
You're saying Cincinnati's going to go 1-4, huh?
Well, look, okay, if there's the Vikings went 11-0 a few years back in one-score games. There's easily a scenario where you could see a team losing by like 4 points, 4 or 5 points, average margin of losing. Carolina's a home underdog. They just played great football. Dave Canales probably gonna have a great game plan against Bengals defense. Dude, I don't know, man. I think the old defensive coordinators got figured out. I think the older DCs got figured out. And the young like Brian Flores, all the young DCs are just flying around.
Maybe.
So, what's your pick?
Give me Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. What's the score, bro?
42-21.
42-21.
Yeah, like the last game time I played in 22.
Dang, you're just copying the old score.
Yeah.
Man, you'd be a great journalist, Joe.
That's all journalists are now, isn't it? It's like, oh, this one guy said what this guy said, and here's my article about what that guy said.
Isn't that what we're gonna do it though? All right.
Click on it, please. I need money.
All right. So next we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing against the Philadelphia Eagles, welcoming them to town. Tampa Bay is also a home underdog.
Really?
Yep. Philadelphia's record in the last 10, they have lost 7 games of the last 10, dating back to last year. Well, force shoot, man. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay has won 7 out of their last.
Philly lost this team 9. We'll go back. They lost to him 9-32 last year. To the Bucks. Jalen Hurts didn't score a touchdown.
Yeah, in the playoffs. This team absolutely pantsed them last year. And I don't know if AJ Brown still out?
That's what the real question is going to be. Yep, he is.
And yeah,
they're not even putting Devontae Smith on there. He had a concussion.
He probably does. I think he's probably out.
We'll go back to injuries again. Is it Tavea and Winfield out still? Yep.
Yeah, Vita
doubtful. Winfield out foot. Yeah, no. Oh, their defense is still limited, dude. They lost quite a bit of players.
I don't know.
Levante David is he's resting.
This is when you have to ask about matchups. Do you like Mike Evans against Quinion Mitchell? Do you like Chris Godwin against Cooper DeJean?
You said the secondary could be torchable.
Yeah, I think Baker's gonna have it. If they can protect Baker,
I think Baker's not overlooking this game.
I don't know. Is the real question going to be, is Tampa Bay's O line better than Philadelphia's D line? And can they run the football? Well, if they can run the football, they could shorten drives for Philadelphia.
Will the Eagles D line show up? That's a real question.
Yeah.
I'm going with Tampa.
You going Tampa?
Yeah. I'm going Tampa 31-14.
I think Philadelphia's going to win this game. No Vita Vea is rough, and I think Saquon Barkley's going to have a field day if no Vita Vea. I'm going to say Philadelphia's going to win. It's going to be an ugly game, 21-17. I think Philadelphia's going to want revenge. Nick Sirianni's the type of guy that's like, yeah, we just want revenge, guys. That's a terrible Nick Sirianni impression.
That was awful.
I mean, that's what I think he would sound like, though.
Give me Rams all day.
Next, we got the Los Angeles Rams traveling to the Chicago Bears.
I think the Rams are going to win this one.
Rams are 3-point dogs.
Rams are going to be the winners of this game.
The Rams are the winners.
Even with all those injuries, they have a better head coach and quarterback right now. Gilbert is good.
Can Chicago get home? Here's the question: is Caleb Williams going to be able to exploit that Rams defense?
No,
Rams defense don't look.
They got a better head coach.
Rams defense is torchable, dude. I disagree. I think Rams defense is totally torchable.
I think the Bears offense is torchable without a D line.
They Bears cannot run the football to save their life, dude.
They can't.
That's like the Rams' biggest weakness is run defense too.
I hope so, because Dive DeAndre Swift in this week.
They're bad against the pass too. But if they pass it 52 times, I think Caleb Williams is gonna have a good stat line though.
Good at injuries. I'm interested to see who the injuries are for this game. I might pick the Bears.
Yeah, no Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. That's a given.
Yeah, I know, that's annoying. Chicago's got a lot of injuries, dude. Roma Dunze.
Okay, so let's see. So Travis Homer's out. Roman Jones is
Keenan Allen's out.
kicking out. Okay, so this is really going to be like Tre'Davious White versus like DJ Moore.
Chargers are starting to look really right with that trade.
I don't think this is going to be a very high scoring game.
I don't think it's gonna be high scoring either.
Uh,
Well, what will Caleb Williams make something happen? Because he's capable of scoring. He lost last week, but he didn't have a terrible game. But it depends.
he definitely got better as the game went on.
But the Rams are really limited right now in terms of injury. But I trust Stafford more than Caleb Williams at this point. And I trust McVay way more than I trust Eberflus.
I have to agree with you on that. I think I do. I think McVay is just probably the best situational football head coach right now in the NFL.
Eberflus is gonna suck, dude. And again,
Maybe outside of Andy Reid.
you say that again, but you also say the Rams suck at the rush defense. But this team has no O line. You saw with the past O line the past few games, dude. You saw how many times Killers have been sacked.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah, I might be convincing me to go to the Rams.
Because thinking about it, they got Jared Verse, they got Braden Fisk, they got some veterans on that defensive line. It may not be good, but it's probably better than that.
Oh wait, yeah, and wait a minute, who's playing against the Bears? Oh, that's right, Matt Stafford, who played against the Bears all the time.
Matt Stafford.
Yeah, he's not gonna be faced by Chi-Town at all. Yeah, man, yeah, give me the Rams. I think you're right. I think the Rams might win this game.
I'm taking the Rams too.
I'm gonna say 24-13, and you do the Rams too.
Yeah, I'm doing Rams. I'm doing 31-28. It'll be a last minute push by Caleb Williams.
Bro, I feel like this offense is gonna stall out in the red zone for Caleb Williams.
I think he will too.
I think it's gonna stall out. I think McVay is a better coach. All right, let's go to the next game. You could cut these little parts out if you want.
Yeah.
All right, next game we have the New Orleans Saints traveling down to the Atlanta Falcons.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yes, indeed. This might be for the division, especially
Be.
with Tampa Bay dropping a game in Denver. Honestly, this could be for the division.
I think
It's a little hyperbolic to say that in like the first couple of weeks, but I mean these games do matter late in the season.
they have Atlanta winning.
I think. Well, I mean, how many of those were Drew Brees? That's the real question. A lot of them. I think that. Give me the Saints. I like New Orleans.
Really?
I think Atlanta. I don't know. I don't want to get a read on Atlanta. I feel like they're not feeding Bijan enough. I think Bijan is just like one of the would be one of the best offensive options, and they're just not using him.
This game feels
Or
like
they just feed him at dumb times.
this game feels like it's gonna come down to who has a better defense.
I think the Saints do.
I think the Saints do too.
Yeah, I think Kirk Cousins definitely isn't phased, but
I know Raheem Morris. He's the head coach of the Falcons now, right?
yeah,
I know he's defensive head coach, but I don't think they're as good as the Saints defense right
yeah. I'm like, oh well, the Kirk Cousins might have a turnover. It's like, yeah, but I honestly think Derek Carr could also have a turnover too.
now. Yeah.
So that's what makes this game is a little tough. But I think New Orleans. I think they were just playing so good before, and I think they're not gonna let one game. They're not gonna let one drop game at home stop them from trying to do what they're doing.
I
So
don't think so either.
yeah, give me the Saints. And I just think, especially, let's see the injuries here. This might change my decision here. No Kalen Saunders. Do we get any news on the O-line? So if Whale gets back, if New Orleans O-line's back, I'm definitely gonna, yeah, give me the Saints, definitely. Because if their O-line's back, then I'm gonna go on the Saints. Because I still think that I think they would beat the Eagles if their O-line was healthy. So, I'm gonna say it's hard to predict what the Saints scores are gonna be though. I'm gonna say 20-17. 16. Interesting score.
That's fair.
What do you think?
I'd say New Orleans. I'm going to say it's going to be a high scoring game. It's going to be like 35 to maybe 21.
Nice. 35 to 21? Oh
Yeah.
my god. Dude, the trend is unders in these games, man. Not a lot of touchdowns have been getting scored, bro. Okay, next we have the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to the Houston Texans. I don't think we have to spend much time on this. I think Houston's going to
I think Houston's going to blur him too. Jacksonville just sucks, dude.
Yeah.
No, it's not Trevor Lawrence. It's just Jacksonville just is a sucky team.
Over the last 10 games, the Jacksonville Jaguars have won a grand total of 2 games.
Out of
one
8.
against Carolina, 26-0, and against Houston, ironically. But that was the season that they didn't have Stroud, though. So actually, no, wait, this is the season they did have Stroud. Wait,
Yeah.
they beat Houston last year? Huh? How about that? I don't think they're gonna beat them this year, though. Different team. Yeah, head to head, Houston has won 8 other last 10.
Houston had 37
against
on them one
Jacksonville.
time.
Huh?
Houston hung 37 on them one time in 23.
Yeah, give me the Texans. This is foolishness. There is some interesting counter stats. I will agree, but you can read whatever story you want from them. I choose to read the 8-2, and just I think Houston's a better team.
Yeah, I'll say give me Houston as well.
I'm gonna say Houston's gonna win 24-10. I think Jacksonville's just struggling right now. What y'all think?
I'm gonna say Texans 31 to 18.
31-18. 18. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go down to the next game. And the next game is the Minnesota Vikings are traveling to Green Bay.
This is gonna be a good game. I don't expect a lot of scoring.
Malik Willis, man. Malik Willis. Tennessee might have chosen the wrong quarterback.
I think the Green Bay Packers are good. I'm taking Minnesota.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think Darnold's better than Malik Willis.
Well, this is interesting because I don't know if Jordan Love's going to come back this week. He's questionable for this week. I wouldn't be shocked if he sat another week just to be sure that it was good to go for the rest of the season. But this is a massive game. This might be for the division or the first seed. Like, if Jordan Love doesn't come back and plays well, like, it might be GG for the Packers' hopes at a 1 seed or I hope that
The
at the 1
Packers
seed.
winning. Wow.
Yeah, because if they beat Minnesota, they'll beat an unbeaten team.
Well,
so
I'm still taking Minnesota. I
This
don't
ain't-
think it matters.
this is a massive game for both teams.
It is.
So
I'm taking Minnesota. I'm taking Minnesota 27 to 24.
at Green Bay,
Yeah.
you're taking Minnesota what?
27 to 24. This is being a last minute drive and score kind of game. Because I think Jair Alexander is good, but I think just Justin Jefferson's better.
I don't think Minnesota's going to beat them.
Really?
Yeah, I think Green Bay's going to win this game. Green Bay at home is they're just a different animal at home.
We'll see.
And I think Kevin O'Connell, Matt LaFleur knows how to beat Kevin O'Connell, I think.
We'll see. I mean, I don't think so.
They collide a lot. I think Green Bay's got the they have the juice to actually take on Minnesota. And if Jordan Love's coming back, then yeah, I think Green Bay's going to be at a slight advantage. So I think it's going to be a close game though. Minnesota's definitely going to keep it close. So I'm thinking Green Bay. What was it, 28 to 24. Dang, dude. So epic. All right. Next game, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to the Indianapolis Colts.
Give me Pittsburgh.
Yeah, give me Pittsburgh Steelers.
Indy's defense is going to get beaten up this week, dude.
Anthony Richardson's careless with the football. No.
He's too
no other
careless.
argument to be made.
He's just way too careless. He just slings it or he runs.
Too careless. I don't think they're gonna get any rushing lanes going. They're gonna get down, and then they're gonna have to start passing the football.
And Pittsburgh's just Pittsburgh defense will knock you out.
TJ Watt's gonna eat this O line alive.
He is.
I'm thinking it's gonna be Pittsburgh ugly, big ugly.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be low scoring, but I think the Colts are gonna get beat up.
It's gonna the Colts are gonna get nailed. I'm thinking it's gonna be 16-9.
Really,
Pittsburgh. Big
You're
unders.
you're way more nice than I was gonna be. I was gonna say like 24-7.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, yeah. I think the offense will play a little bit better, but I also think the defense is gonna score on this guy.
Yeah, I think a defensive score is probably prudent because just Pittsburgh's defense is just they are going to nail you. They're going to nail you, and 40 points is a lot for this game. 40 points is a lot. Justin Fields looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. Well, he looks really good for that offense.
He does.
If he had the kind of weapons like Joe Burrow has, I think Justin Fields would be really good.
I think he would too, but this is also defense first team, defense run the ball kind of team.
Yeah, the defense first, run the ball kind of team. Because if one of your wide receivers is gonna catch the football, it's gonna be for a first down. It's not gonna be for touchdowns usually.
Yeah, unless you have AB with the Steelers.
Yeah, but they're not that high flying Big Ben offense anymore.
No, they're not.
Which, dude, going back a few years, man, it's like there's so many more touchdowns being scored than there is today.
Yeah, there are.
We had some legends, dude. We had some legends at quarterback. All right. Yeah, we grew up on a good time for the NFL.
Yeah, Tom Brady era.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of Tom Brady era, we have New England traveling to the San Francisco 49ers.
They have -10 for San Fran. They're really down on New England.
-10.5.
Here's the thing.
Oh, it's an interesting stat for this. San Francisco is 5-5 in the last 10. Much different.
That's what Mac Jones.
For San Francisco?
No, for New England.
No, I'm talking about the stats for San Francisco. 5-5. They're a 500 football team in the last 10. I mean, granted, they were in the Super Bowl for one of them, but
it's not a good list though.
It's like this is a game of runs, man.
It is
like a game of runs and a roster refresh for most of the same team. You're most of the same team though.
They are, but they're all injured.
Yeah. So that's what makes it hard with San Francisco. It's like I don't think New England's gonna lose by 10.
No, I don't think that's that either. I think they're blowing that up.
But I don't think. But we're taking a winner. But we're doing scores here. So. I don't like picking the Niners, man. I don't like picking them.
Here's the thing: New England's got no offense.
I really don't like picking the Niners.
The Jets destroyed them. The Patriots.
Yeah, and if they let's check out the injuries. If both tackles are out for the New England Patriots again, yeah.
Center's down, and two.
Okay, so they're missing a guard. They're missing a starting linebacker.
Center.
They missing Omeni, who's questionable.
Robinson's questionable.
Okay, so these guys are all banged up.
He's injured. He's not out. He's injured.
Nick Bosa's just questionable with a rib. Chargers Ward.
The problem is looking at the name of those players. That's a lot of star players, dude.
Is Hufanga back?
Hufanga was back. He's back last week.
I think San Francisco's going to win, but I think New England's going to give him a little scare. So give me San Francisco. I'm going to say San Francisco is going to score 21-13.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
I'm going to say San Fran 31-17. That's a lot of 31, haven't I?
31-17?
Yeah, I said 31 like 4 times.
Yeah, you took a lot of the same scores. I only have 2 of the same scores of mine. Been very good about spreads. All right. Let's look at the next game. Next game, we got the Washington Commanders traveling to the Arizona Cardinals.
This would be an electric game. I think this is gonna be a high scoring game for both sides.
This is gonna be a Big 12 football game, dude.
It is, dude. It's gonna be scoring and no defense.
Yeah, both these defenses could get scored on for sure.
But give me the Commanders.
Commanders as road dogs.
Oh no, wait. Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison were pretty good, but Jake Daniels was electric last game.
I'm gonna take the Cardinals
I'm gonna
because I think there's nobody on the Commanders that could cover Marvin Harrison Jr. Emmanuel Forbes is gonna cover Marvin Harrison Jr. Who do they got? They cover Marvin Harrison
Mel Forbes pretty good.
against Marvin Harrison Jr.
Again,
Marvin Harrison Jr.'s got like he's got like 4 inches on him. He's got like 60 pounds on him. He's gonna cook him. Marvin Harrison's gonna eat this game. Take the over for Marvin Harrison in this game, by the way.
What Arizona? What did Arizona score last game? I forgot.
13 points against the Detroit Lions.
No, that's against a good pass rush.
That's against a good defense.
This is going to be high scoring. It's going to depend on who has the ball last.
I think Arizona's going to win, but I think Washington keeps it close.
I'm going to say Washington 42-35.
You're going to take Washington.
Yeah. He's arrived.
Jaden Daniels looks really good. That's
He
what makes this
great.
tough. That's what makes this tough because I could totally see Jaden Daniels winning this game.
This is going to be a Big 12 game.
Yeah,
sure.
this is going to be a high scoring
Because
one.
we say he's got Marvin Harrison Jr. Jaden Daniels still has Scary Terry.
Yeah.
He's got Eckler.
I'm going to say, let's see. Washington doesn't really have a good defense. Arizona, I think, has a better defense, but I think the existence of Jaden Daniels in that offense is going to mean that he's going to keep it closer. I think Arizona's probably going to win it off of Marvin Harrison because Marvin Harrison's just going to absolutely obliterate the secondary for the Washington Commanders. So I'm going to take Arizona. I'm going to say this is going to be a super high scoring game. So I'm going to say 34-31. Super high scoring. Dude, yeah, I don't think anybody's going to be able to cover Marvin Harrison Jr. in this game.
I don't think so either, but I think the Commanders, I think Jaden Daniels is going to show off better than.
Oh, for sure he's going to. This is
Better than
not a
Kyler.
slam at Jaden Daniels at all, dude. He is stellar. I'm so happy I drafted him in my dynasty league.
I'm sure you are. Oh, hey, my team.
Yeah, 3 picks in a row.
Okay, this team's going to be a scratch because it sounds like everybody's going to be out. Just go Chargers Chiefs.
Okay, so I'll just pick a score for the Chargers Chiefs because I think let's just look at the injury. Let's just look at the injuries.
Yeah, are they still questionable?
Yeah, I think
Only one's out, scheduled to be out.
yeah, everybody's questionable for this game, and they're still getting 7.5. So I'm thinking that they're probably thinking that everybody's going to get ruled out.
But
I think it's
they'll-
the wrong side of
It
questionable.
was done on the 19th. Today's the 25th.
I'm thinking they're leaning more towards if Herbert sits, they're wrong side of questionable. Did Herbert practice? If Herbert practice,
He's out of the boot already. Herbet. Sounds like your ribbit. Herbet.
This one's hard to tell. I'm still going to take the Chiefs.
You picked against your team last week. Wonderful work from me.
You think you could get some of that luck?
Hopefully.
Well, it's at LA. And dude, when we went for Sunday Night Football a few years ago, there is a lot of Chiefs fans there. There's a lot of Chiefs fans.
a lot
there.
of Raiders fans week 1 too. We still won.
I think the Chiefs are just going to continue this buzzsaw path that they're on. I think Chargers are going to make it not very comfortable though for the Chiefs. So I'm going to say Chiefs are going to win 20-17.
I'm feeling the Chargers upset.
You feeling the Chargers upset? Of course.
I think Heineke could pull it off.
You think Dale Heineke can sling the pill around?
Yeah, because he's gonna be unorthodox. And what does Jim Harbaugh usually do with quarterbacks? And what does Heineke do? Run.
Make a case then.
Let's say 21-9 Chargers.
You think
The injured
the Chargers are going to be able to hold off the Kansas City Chiefs to 9 points.
Because I think the Chiefs are going to overlook this game.
I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they ever overlook a game, which is what makes them so annoying. And the refs sure watch out for the Chiefs. So
I think the Chiefs are going to cut off guard though by Harbaugh. And Junior,
whatever,
this is
dude.
going to be a
like, whatever,
this is going to be a Jesse Minter game for the Chargers. I want to see what Jesse Minter can do with that defense against the Chiefs.
All right, well then I guess I should just pick my game then because I kind of skipped my game.
Kinda, you wanted to.
Well, I didn't want to skip my game. I wanted to do both our games together, but whatever. All right. So Denver's traveling to the New York Jets.
Give me the Jets all day. I think the Jets' defense is better than your offense.
I picked against my team last week, and they won.
So you're going to do that
Jets
again?
looked absolutely stellar with Aaron Rodgers.
Your team looks stellar too against the Bucs.
I think this defense matches up very well against the Jets personnel. I think Bo Nix ain't really that bad. I think he's pretty good. Jets have a really good defense, though. Let's check out the injuries. Let's see what this is going to come down to. Barry Browning is out, so we're going to have no pass rush. Jalen Skinner is out, so we're going to have no juice in that secondary.
This is going great.
Everybody's healthy for the Jets.
Zach Allen's has an injured shoulder.
Zach Allen might not play. It's our best pass rusher is out.
And the Jets look like they're just missing Mosley and Johnson. And Breece Hall has quadriceps. Breece Hall's injured?
Yeah, he's always been injured. Okay, Sauce is probably going to lock up Cortland Sutton. This game's going to come down to can Josh Reynolds get open? And can Bo play against this New York defense and not turn the football over?
I'm going to go with no.
I'm going to go with no, too. But I'll pick under.
Can your O-line...
I'm going to pick against my team again.
Can your O-line stop Quentin Williams?
The truth was... I know. I think the truth was for Broncos fans is that Tampa Bay was injured. At very key positions, and that's but I gotta tell the truth, man. You know, you can't just keep putting lipstick on a pig and say it's you know, they get surprised you a few times.
Yeah,
I think the Broncos defense matches up better than a lot of people expect, because I mean Pat Surtain's gonna just blanket Garrett Wilson, so I think under on that's pretty solid. That's probably be a player prop bet for me.
Adam Lazard's been pretty good too.
And
your rush defense sucks.
The rush defense?
Wasn't good, dude. Freaking what's his name? The running back out of Oregon.
Yeah, Breece Hall
was running all over you.
Breece Hall did kindness last year, so I know. Fucking yeah, man. Pick the Jets. Language.
Language.
I'm gonna pick the Jets, but I think it's gonna be a slobberknocker of a game, 16-14.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be 24-10.
Jets.
Yep.
Here I go, picking against my team again, back-to-back weeks. I hope Bo can surprise me, but
again,
look, they're gonna have to. Those are some hard matchups that they're gonna. These Denver players, are gonna have to win, and New York's beaten us past couple times. So, yeah, we played each other 3 straight years. We played each other 4 straight years in a row. But this is when they had Zach Wilson. And just
that's when they also had Zach Wilson.
Yeah, they also had Zach Wilson the second time, but Denver was just a bad offense at that point.
And then Jets beat you again.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, because Breece Hall.
When they had Zach Wilson.
Because Breece Hall could run the rock. No, Breece Hall won in that game. Yeah. I can't believe I'm picking him against him again. But we'll have to
Russ
see.
lost twice to the Jets.
We'll have to see. All right. Next game, we have the Cleveland Browns traveling to the Las Vegas Raiders.
We're like the Cleveland Steamers, bro.
This is gonna be a dude. Oh man, this is
the Steamer Bowl.
We got ourselves a tank bowl, dude. This is a tank bowl.
This is gonna be an ugly game.
Oh, this
game's gonna be hideous.
This is the kind of football I like watching.
I think the Raiders are posers, though.
I think the Raiders are gonna make Deshaun Watson look good. And trust me, he hasn't been looking good.
What's the Browns' O-line? You think they'll stop Max Crosby and
So
Sheldon Rankin? Sheldon or Wilkins,
the Giants pretty much just got home.
Wilkins.
The Giants got home at Deshaun Watson a lot last game. So yeah, I think Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins are gonna have a field day with this offensive line.
Cleveland's got check injuries. I don't see Myles Garrett.
They're just not running the football well either. The O-line is just not playing well for Cleveland.
Yeah. Well,
It's
is
just-
Myles Garrett in this game?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if Myles Garrett's out for this game, yeah, by far. Yeah, this, like by far is probably gonna be what's it called?
What'd you do here?
Hold on. Oh, come on, man. Show me the matchups.
You did this twice now.
Relax.
Matchup.
Yeah, relax, dude.
I'm gonna cut this out. No check injuries. The Raiders have beat Cleveland the past few times.
Got it. All right, so let's check the injuries for. So Divine Diablo's out. Yeah, they
Divine
don't.
Diablo's out?
Yeah, Raiders are mostly intact, but oh my gosh, look at that injury history for. Yeah, and Njoku's still out.
What about
Pierce Strong is also out.
Myles Garrett? How's he? Is he gonna be in this game?
Garrett's on the injury report. He was ruled out last game. I don't know.
Explain why the Giants won.
Yeah, everybody is banged up.
I thought he
on
was
the
in
team.
though. I thought I saw him in the game though. Or did he get ruled out halfway through the game?
He might get ruled out halfway through the game.
I didn't really watch that game, so.
This one's gonna be a poop bowl for sure. This one's
gonna be bad. It's gonna be low scoring.
It's gonna be a tank bowl for sure. Give me the Raiders.
I might take the Cleveland Browns.
It's at Vegas, so
Even funnier.
I think Vegas is gonna win this game. I don't know anything about the Browns, man. I just don't know what to think about them. They should be a better team than they are.
I think Stefanski's a better head coach than Antonio Pierce, though.
You know what? I'm changing my pick. I'm going Cleveland. Yeah, I think you're right. Kevin Stefanski is much better than Antonio Pierce. I would say Cleveland is going to 14-10 though. This game's going to be absolute must not watch TV.
I'm gonna go 17-7.
Cleveland?
Cleveland, yeah.
Okay. Now we move on to the Sunday Night Football game.
And that game
Which is Buffalo at Baltimore.
Ooh.
Absolute knockout drag-out game.
Give me Josh Allen. Give me the Buffalo.
Buffalo's playing so good at the moment, and Baltimore has just been handing teams wins.
They have been, dude. Like, I don't know what Baltimore's doing.
Yeah, so Buffalo went in there and beat them in 2022 with Josh Allen, and 2021 Josh Allen. It seems that the home team usually loses unless they're at Buffalo, but Buffalo's also lost to Baltimore a few times.
Buffalo just looks more put together than the Baltimore does right now.
Yeah, Buffalo just looks like an absolute wagon right now, dude. And Baltimore just doesn't look. They don't look like they're playing as a team, and Buffalo just absolutely looks like they're playing as a team. So give me the Bills. I think it's gonna be Bills 24-21.
Yeah, it's gonna be a close game still. They're both
high-powered offenses for sure. No reason to think, but there's no reason to think that Buffalo is not substantial. Actually, I think that's too low for Buffalo. I'm gonna give Buffalo 30-21.
Depends on Lamar too. If Lamar's gonna show out too this game.
I just like Buffalo's offense. They just play so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Buffalo. We'll go Buffalo 27-20.
All right. And we have another doubleheader for Monday Night Football.
Oh boy, more football.
More foosball. With the Tennessee Titans traveling to the Miami Dolphins. Another
They're
absolute poop bowl.
Both 0 and no. No, Miami's 1-2. I don't know why ATS had 1-0-3.
Yeah, against the spread, they're both 0-3. So something's got to give. Uh,
I might take Tennessee.
Tennessee did this last year where they came back. Remember when Will Levis threw 4 touchdowns?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah. Tennessee might show out tonight, dude.
Well, and no Tua is apparently is a death knell for this.
Yeah. That they looked bad last week, dude. Who's picked to win?
I think Tennessee's desperation is going to beat Miami's roster. I think.
I would agree.
I think that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to. Yeah, you know,
Check who's over under. They have Miami winning by 1.5.
Yeah, minus 1.
So even they think it's close.
The over is 36. So they're thinking this is going to be an absolute turd.
I
Give me
see
Tennessee in a slight edge.
I can see this being a game where Will Levis makes us question if he should or should not be a starter.
Oh, this game's going to be terrible. I'm telling. This might be 1 touchdown scored for each team in this game. I'm serious.
I would agree with that too because I think Miami sucks at the run, dude. You saw what happened with the with the Bears when they played the Tennessee Titans. That run game got snuffed, dude. So I think I'm gonna say Tennessee. Like I think it's gonna be kind of like within the medium scoring range. We say like 21-17, Tennessee.
I'm taking the Tennessee Titans 13-10.
I think it would do that low scoring.
Yeah, I think both these defenses are going to be able to hold them to a very very limited drives.
Well, it's not the fact that I think they could beat that the Titans can beat Tyreek Hill and Waddle. I just don't think their quarterback can throw to Tyreek Hill or Waddle.
Yeah, I think Tennessee's going to be able to get home against this O line, and I think whoever's starting quarterback for Miami is not going to hold up as well as they like to think they're going to hold up. All right, lastly we have Seattle at Detroit for the second doubleheader of the Monday Night Football slate. I really want to watch this game. This is must-see television. I think these two teams are going to be great.
I think so too, but I think Detroit's going to win this.
Funny enough, last year Seattle won this game in OT at Detroit.
Really?
I'm almost about a week to the day. I'm going to take Seattle. Seattle has won the last 6.
No, they haven't.
They've won 8 against Detroit.
Oh, that's where they were played. Oh,
They've
you're
won
right.
8. They won 8 against Detroit. Won the last 6 against Detroit. And Seattle is plus money in this. Yeah. So, I think Seattle is gonna want to go 4-0, man. I don't know. I think Seattle's probably got the weapons to match up with Detroit. I think DK Metcalf against Terry and all. I think DK Metcalf's gonna absolutely roast him alive. I think they're gonna roast the secondary. I think the matchups just favor Seattle.
I disagree. I think the Lions are going to win this game because they have Aiden Hutchinson.
What's the score then?
28-24. Detroit. Because I think they want to get that losing taste out of their mouth. I mean, I guess they did win last week.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Seattle.
I think Seattle finally loses a game here.
No, I think Seattle wins this one. I think it's gonna be Seattle 24-17. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Our predictions for week 4.
You're definitely wrong about all these, and I'm
Well, we'll
definitely
see.
right about all these.
Well, we'll see.
All right, we'll see you next week, everybody.
Have a good one.
All right.